Hello everyone, allow us to extend our welcome to you. We are Karen Garcia, Lisette Rodriguez, Daniela Plazas, and me, Laura Pirakiwi. And we will do a cross-cultural study between champeta and Zulu dances. The first one is held in the Caribbean coast in Colombia, and the second one in Ivory Coast in Africa. The dynamic is like a debate. There are going to be some statements, and two of us will have 30 seconds to give an argument against it or in favor of it. So let's get started.
Well, the first one is what cultures transmit sense of belonging and pride.
Of course, for example, Rafael Iscajon, a sociocultural researcher, said that the champeta is something more than music, it is an identity. And Eugene Coulibaly, who makes the mask for Sauli dance, said that his job is their core business. He has passed down his skill to his children, and they will continue doing it.
I agree with Laura's statement. Both dances make a usage of symbols such as, in the case of champeta, typical instruments of the area, and in the case of Saudi, typical masks and costumes, and it's because they try to explain and display the history of their communities to the world through art.
The champeta is more likely to be spread worldwide than Sauli.
Yes, I agree. Champeta is more known than Sauli already just for the fact that it's located in Latam, and yes, it's expected to grow more because being Latino is something that stands out among others nowadays.
Champetan, like Sauli, is being adapted to the musical style of the new generations and has been spreading thanks to social networks and the national artist recognition approach. However, unfortunately, it has become a commercial topic rather than a cultural one, losing its true meaning and leaving forgotten a Palenquera community of San Basilica de Palenque that was Champeta's real creator.
People who perform the Saudi dance recognize more of its background history than people who dance champeta.
They not only acknowledge its background history, also dancers play an educational role for their communities. Being part of this beautiful dance that means the protection of villages, able to counter rough patch, and bring productivity and success.
I agree with this statement because currently in Colombia, people who does champeta don't care about what the moves means to people who create them. They just care about having a good time. On the other hand, people who perform the Sauli dance carry it out with the purpose of telling their history.
Some Champetas dance steps are a cultural appropriation of Sauli's dance steps.
Each culture has its different origins. Some dance steps might seem similar, but they are two different regions. The music as well is completely different. Sauli is a dance focused on the movement of legs, meanwhile the champeta is a dance focused on the movement of the whole body.
Yes, we can say that cultural appropriation is the use of elements of one culture in another culture. Sauli dance is focused on the feet movement as well as in champeta, even though people try to add arm and hip movements. Also, it is important to highlight that champeta comes from African dances.
Our conclusion is basically that though dances are representative for each culture, it has been built through time and each region has its own characteristics, but some of the customs are inherited directly or indirectly, and that's one reason that represents how culture unites us, because as you can see, there are two different regions across the world. But even though they will represent a region, we invite our audience to answer the following question on the comments. Can they also represent an entire country?
Like Sauli is being adapted to the musical style of the new generations and has been spreading thanks to social networks.
Sí, repite eso, porque no estaba al inicio.
Y cuando tú dijiste tu statement, no, creo que se cortó, bueno, yo lo escuché un poco cortado al principio.
No me lo escuché cortado.
Listo, entonces
Repetimos desde todo el statement 2.
Ok.
Espera, es que se escucha bajito, ¿no? La luz se escucha bajito.
Entonces apaguemos los micrófonos, ¿no?
Ya, ahí se escuchó bien.
They not only acknowledge. Okay.
Liz, tú sigues con el statement.
Mi pantalla está congelada.
La mía también está congelada.
No, esperemos a ver si de pronto se recupera. Menos mal que era comienzo un statement.
Sí.
2,000 years later.
apareció. Ah,
Lo siento, se me fue la conexión.
Pero ya volviste.
Hola.
Sí, te escuchamos.
No sé ni en dónde quedé como, ay Dios, decía, perdiste tu conexión. Ay,
Pero
no hay porque queremos en empezar un statement, el tuyo, entonces prende tu cámara, podría no estar voz.
ay, no. Ya voy, que no. Ya, creo que ya, a ver, ya, ahí me ven, sí. Hola.
Tenemos bloopers, queridas.